Soon, the Academy's verdict was released. With enough evidence, the Academy's leadership unanimously decided to expel Lan Fei for stealing girls' underwear. Young Master Yun, I have good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? The good news must be that Lan Fei was expelled. What's the bad news? Wow, you sure know everything. The bad news is, this year's examiner is Lan Fei's uncle Wang Feng. We're doomed, all of us are going to fail. What, doomed? If he tries to do anything, then I will kick him out along with Lan Fei. Young master, I know you are strong, but please don't mess around. Lan Fei is a student, but Wang Feng is an instructor at the academy. HMMPH, who cares about who he is tilde? Are there any news from Lan Zan? Lan Zan? I would have forgotten if you didn't mention it. Lan Zan already announced that he will avenge his brother, now we are really in trouble. Oh, the 5-colored divine stone will soon be delivered by Lan Zan. That would be great. Tower of the Alchemist Guild Inner Chamber, 4th floor M. Solidify. Drop. Master Shu, I present this to you. This Hongyang axe has reached upper first tier quality. Yunxiao, you passed the examination. Alchemist Guild and Tianshui Country President, Shu Han. Ha tilde, thank you Master Shu, and all of the other masters. You worked hard, it had nothing to do with us. But I am curious about one thing, how did you manage to merge the Yao gold and the Chilean copper? You failed to do that in the previous examinations. The Chilean copper itself has dissolving characteristics when in contact with Yao gold, but the process is very violent. In order to ease the dissolving process, I added the common demulcent Tianjing sand. The reason I failed before was due to the properties of Tianjing sand, being water, and the Chilean copper, being fire, causing the dissolving characteristics to become worse. So that's why this time, very simply, I treated the Tianjing sand as an impurity and removed it with the Chilean's essence. So that's why, Yunxiao, you are smart enough to have discovered the complicated theory behind that process. Tianshui country got another skilled alchemist. I will send someone to inform His Majesty tomorrow. And we will feast to celebrate your success. Yunxiao sure is skilled. Never thought it would be that easy. Li Yunxiao sure is knowledgeable. It seemed that the masters here weren't even aware of this. May I trouble you to ask His Majesty to not hold a feast? I would prefer to remain anonymous. In the Tianshui country, whenever an alchemist becomes a first-tier alchemist or steps into the 3rd grade of the master tier, His Majesty will hold a feast to celebrate with all the important officers. Yunxiao, you are the first person in Tianshui country to step into the 4th Wujin realm, and now you broke through and became a first-tier alchemist, making His Majesty hold a feast for you twice. In 3 years, Guild of Alchemists Yan Lei. In these 100 years I only remember Sir Yongdi receiving this treatment. Master Yan is too kind. How can I compare myself with Sir Yongdi? You don't need to be so modest. Although Sir Yongdi has the talent for it, most of his success comes from being a disciple under the 9th tier alchemist Gu Feiyang. How lucky for him. In the future, your achievements might not lose to Yongdi's. You are just missing a good teacher. Today we, the Alchemist Guild, should also celebrate. But, we got 2 new first-tier alchemists in this short year, you and Jia Rong. Both are the rising stars of our Tianshui country. President Shu, I would agree that Yunxiao is a rising star. But Jia Rong, Alchemist Guild Su Yuanchao, if I'm not wrong, he is severely poisoned right now. President, I just heard that Master Yunxiao has also been promoted to first-tier alchemist. You're indeed talented. Amongst the 5 commanders of the country guardians, Master Yunxiao is considered the strongest. Lord Jia, you flatter me. The other 4 commanders' strength is far beyond mine. I just got lucky. HMPH. President Shu, I was refining in seclusion. May I know the reason behind this hasty summon? Could it be to celebrate Yunxiang's promotion? HMPH, Jia Rong, even now you're still pretending as if you're fine. Strange, Jia Rong's complexion shouldn't look this good. Yuanchao suspects that you used the Hell Wind Stone during your last assessment. These are the results of his investigation on you over the past few days. You need to give everybody an explanation. Right now, that bastard. I can't believe he actually sent someone to follow me. Fortunately, young master cured me of the toxin and taught me a soul cultivation technique. If he hadn't, I would have lost my reputation and been doomed for eternity. Master Yunxiao, my admiration for you is like an endless river, as overflowing as the Yellow River, and unable to be stopped. Su Yuanchao, you old codger, you're the one that needs to give me an explanation. His hands are as pure as jade, without any trace of corrosion from the Hell Wind Stone. How could this be? How did you cure the toxin of the hell wind stone? I'll use my divine sense to thoroughly examine your body. Even if you've got rid of the toxin, it's impossible for your soul power to reach the level of an alchemist. Fraud, I'll expose you. Do you really think you're worthy of examining me? Bam. Why your soul power? How could it be so strong? I am a true alchemist. My soul power is naturally far superior when compared to those fakers. You. Okay. KKK. Su Yunxiao, was this really necessary? President, I am already old and frail. I please let this old man return to his birthplace. I shall spend the rest of my life there. I'll retire. Please, I beg for the president's approval. Su Yunxiao was actually beaten with just one of Jia Rong's strikes. His soul power has dropped to less than a martial apprentice's. Even his body has aged from the strike. I've only practiced the soul cultivation art young Master Yun gave me for 5 days, and my soul power is actually sufficient enough to beat Su Yunxiao, who is at the same tier as me. Young Master Yun, who the hell are you? With such an art, not to mention 50 days, I will be your slave for 50 years. Jia Rong, your progress is truly astonishing. You've unexpectedly managed to stabilize your soul power not long after your advancement. You, take Yunsheng to get the alchemist badge. Understood, President. Sir Jia, has the thought of taking a disciple ever crossed your mind? Taking a disciple? You see, I have a student that has a unique constitution. He's unable to practice martial arts. But he's extremely interested in alchemy and has already learned quite a lot of knowledge by himself. Madam Yunsheng, you are one of the 5 state guardians. Both your might and prestige are far above mine. And now you're also an alchemist not below me in skill. Why do you want me to teach him? This person's status is quite special. As the leader of the Guardians, it is inappropriate for me to be in a master-disciple relationship with him. I won't hide it from you. This person is the eldest grandson of Duke Jingguo. He's also the son of General Feiyang. I've heard that Duke Jingguo's eldest grandson is quite literally trash in the field of martial arts. But Madam Yunsheng should know that. Don't think I've ever met him though with such a trash body. It would be difficult for him to practice alchemy. I am aware, but there's something unique about him. You just have to guide him to become an apprentice alchemist. It can be considered keeping our promise with the old Duke. To give you face, I'll meet this person. However, he must meet the soul power requirement, the minimum requirement for an apprentice alchemist. Then, I'll take him in. Many thanks, Sir Jia. Yunsheng will remember this. Jia Rong is Tianshui's youngest alchemist. His future is limitless. With this, I'll have repaid the favor by letting Li Yunxiao follow such a promising person. 3 days later, the Jia Lan Academy's annual assessment began. The Jia Lan Academy's martial arts arena had been sponsored by the Tianshui's previous alchemist guild president, Yang Di himself. Those who passed would advance to the next class, while those who didn't would have to pack their bags and get the hell out. Every year, a large number of students would be culled. I heard that this statue was personally carved by Yang Di after I'd died 15 years ago. It turns out that that brat has a heart after all. I've just opened my second chakra, will I get eliminated? Relax, you only need 1 open chakra to advance. As long as you're not that complete and utter piece of garbage from the Li family, you'll be fine. That trash is totally gonna get eliminated. Ha 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 tilde. Don't listen to them. They're just spewing nonsense. We're the class filled with trash, to them. Although our class has lots of kids from influential families, I got to say most of them are kinda trash. At least a dozen of them have already packed their bags and are heading home. They gave up. Because teacher Luo Yunsheng is away, this time your assessment will be judged by me. Almost everyone has arrived. There's no use waiting for those who won't come. Nen, they have all failed. There's been a tiny tweak to the rules this time tilde. In the past, there were 2 ways to pass. You could either open 1 chakra or have a punching force that exceeds 1,300 pounds. But quite a few students opened their chakra through cheating, using pills to boost themselves. As such, this year you must open 1 chakra and have a punching force that exceeds 1,300 pounds. Otherwise, you'll fail. Let's see, who'll go first? Li Yunxiao could defeat Lan Fei. He obviously has a punching force that's over 1,300 pounds. However, adding the additional test guarantees his failure. Adios, FCKER. Oi, what are you looking at? You don't believe I'll blow out your eyes, Open your eyes wide, you dogs. Root sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, crown chakra, third eye chakra opening chakras complete.